Karl-Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Bridges in at the 2. And it's the Pistons to start out. And these teams have been prepping for this season tip-off game for months, Grant.
Oh, and for the players, the main feeling on opening night is relief. You know, BA, all that hard work during the offseason and preseason is finally over. And now it's time to have some fun.
Here's Brunson, following the three-pointer by Detroit. Towns down low. Stewart defends. Yep, that one's good.
Well, Towns is a great outside shooter, but I prefer it when he goes to work inside.
Cunningham against Brunson. Out to Harris. Launches it. Mark pulls it in.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
Thompson right side. Stewart outside. Cunningham against Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Stewart, a screen on Anunoby. Harris misses. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. This is their first game against Detroit this season.
The team they beat in round 1 of the playoffs last season. Now, those guys will be looking for some serious payback.
Detroit has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And Cunningham throws it down.
And Cunningham showing his game extends above the rim.
Brunson passes to Towns. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Stewart. Herter from long range. That one doesn't drop. The Knicks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Bridges. Outside Anunoby. Here's Brunson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. It's tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Bridges finds Hart. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Pistons have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Stewart outside. Outside Herter. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. Cunningham. Back to Stewart. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 5. Stewart, a screen on Anunoby. Pass to Cunningham. Fires for 3. The Knicks with the rebound.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Harris. No points so far. Karl-Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Anunoby passes to Brunson. New York working the ball around now. And stolen by Cunningham. Pass to Harris. Over Hart. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Herter.
After missing his first 4 shots, he finally gets one to drop.
When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, BA, whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Clock is at 3, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Well, it sure didn't take him much time to heat up. Aggressive start.
Harris passes to Thompson. Cunningham against Brunson. Harris outside. Puts up a 3. Another miss by Harris.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Pass to Hart. Back to Anunoby. Now here's Towns. Shoots over Stewart. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Look, that shot is there all night, every night for Towns. I mean, who's going to stop it?
Back to Cunningham. Here's Thompson. Stewart, a screen on Brunson. Thompson passes to Stewart. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. All right, Grant, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
Both free throws good from Brunson. Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh, my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Back to Cunningham. The turnaround. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Back to Harris. To the paint. And Harris throws it down.
A solid athlete with a good vertical. Harris knows how to get inside and hammer it home.
Back to Brunson. Going inside, tries to spin move. Towns for 3, and Cunningham pulls it down. Pistons trail by 3. Pass to Harris. Cunningham against Brunson. Cunningham outside. Over Brunson, and it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds in the game. The kick out to Brunson. Hart passes to Brunson. Over Cunningham, and that one's good for Brunson. Brunson's got 10.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Back to Cunningham. Detroit moving the ball around. Stewart, a screen on Hart. Harris passes to Cunningham. Outside Herter. There's the triple. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Hart. Jacks up a 3. The shot by Towns, no good.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
And finished off by Stewart.
Well, where was the defense? You can't let a big man like Stewart get this deep.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
So New York ends up going with a whole new group. Holland, he's checked in for Detroit. Robinson comes in for Herter. And here's Robinson. Clarkson outside. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Duncan Robinson.
Well, Clarkson looks to score however he can, which sometimes means forcing the defense to get a little too aggressive.
And that one falls for Clarkson. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
Porty's checked in for New York. And so Clarkson nails both of them. And still to this day, Jordan Clarkson can give you instant offense, Coach.
Well, Brian, he's excellent off the bounce, slashing into the lane. He's added the three-point shot. He can fill it up in a hurry, normally off the bench.
Here's Shaman. Pass to Porty. Here's Shaman. Robinson, a screen on Cunningham. Blocked!
Well, Stewart understands his role is to protect the rim, and he does a great job of it. Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
It's Shaman on the wing, and the shot goes in. And the Knicks lead by 7. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Fires from deep. On target from range. Cunningham's got his third bucket of the night.
Well, as a defense, you have to expect Cunningham to take those. He's not shy at the arc.
Pass to Clarkson. Off target from three-point range. Pistons trail by 4. Harris passes to Stewart. Good work defensively by Robinson. New York has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Alvarado outside. Now here's Robinson. Here's Shaman from the arc. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3. And really the heartbeat of this Knicks team is Jalen Brunson, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the lifeblood, both on the court and his willingness to take less on his contract, giving them the leeway to enhance their talent.
Towns, he's checked in for Porty. Detroit also making some changes. Reed's checked in for Stewart. Green comes in for Harris. Jenkins comes in for Cade Cunningham. And he can't make it 3 for 3.
And they've already made a lot of trips to the line. They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Robinson passes to Reed. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. First trip to the line for him here. No good on the free throw. And Stan, the Pistons' J.B. Bickerstaff, the runner-up last season for Coach of the Year.
Well, yeah, instead it went to Kenny Atkinson, who replaced him in Cleveland. But B.A. talking about landing on your feet, Bickerstaff's showing again he can turn things around.
And the second free throw is good. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Clarkson passes to Robinson. Clarkson against Robinson. And it's Clarkson missing. Pistons trail by 7. Outside Robinson. Holland for 3. And that's not going to go. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for New York. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. They've got Duncan Robinson, Green out there with Holland, and it's Jones in at the 5, roaming the paint. Robinson for 3, gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, for his career, Duncan Robinson is about a 40% three-point shooter, so he's got a permanent green light.
Pass to Robinson. Here's Towns. Cat playing big. Oh, my.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Down low. Here's Green. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
New York leading by 6. Alvarado, the pass to Towns. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And it's Clarkson missing. Pistons trail by 6. Pass to Jenkins. Green, a screen. Jenkins misses. For New York, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Clarkson passes to Alvarado. Now here's Robinson. Towns down low. Back to Robinson. Pass to Clarkson. Here's Shamet. Holland with a rebound.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Here's Jenkins. Now Jones. The 3 is up. The Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Robinson. Here's Shamet. And the 3-pointer goes. Shamet's got 7 points in the game.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So for the Knicks, Anunoby, he's checked in for Shamet. Mikal Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And Brunson is subbed in for Alvarado. Detroit also making some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Jones. Herter comes in for Green. And Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. Here's Robinson. Robinson, a screen on Brunson. Pass to Holland. Thompson with a screen. Clock at 4. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
It's Bridges on the wing. New York working the ball around now. The offensive rebound. Screen by Robinson. Brunson passes to Towns. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, looking at the Eastern Conference this season, as much uncertainty as I can remember with regard to the pecking order. With injuries shifting the balance of power, things very much up in the air. And there's some up-and-coming teams seeming to sense an opportunity to make their move.
Something to watch. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. Thompson passes to Cunningham. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, and Cunningham there, able to shoot with his feet set. That's one he knows he can hit.
Now here's Bridges. Yet to see a basket. Brunson. The shot comes out. Good D by Cunningham. Outside Robinson. Brunson against Cunningham. Pass to Herter. Shoots over Bridges. Herter can't hit. New York leading by 6. Kicks it out Towns. Bridges, a screen on Thompson. Towns for 3. Again, the miss by Towns.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Robinson finds Thompson. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Yeah, that was nice recognition by Robinson.
Cunningham against Brunson. Pass to Towns. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Herter.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
The Knicks have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Brunson. Brunson penetrating. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Cade Cunningham picks that one up.
You know, I admire how fearless Brunson is. Just daring the defense to foul him on the drive.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
And you gotta love Jalen Brunson's mix of physical and mental skills. He's not just fast and tenacious, he's also very intelligent about how he attacks you.
The Knicks making a switch here. Hart's checked in. Detroit also making some changes. Stewart, he's checked in for Holland. And Harris is subbed in for Robinson. Good on the second one. Here's Cunningham. 11 points in the game. Thompson outside. Pass to Harris. Fires from deep. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl-Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A., he just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
Now here's Cunningham. Last game, he had 28 points. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Teammate Josh Hart may call Jalen Brunson the king of New York, but Brunson says, I would never consider myself a face of the franchise, but I'm a leader of this team. That's what I want to do, and I am grateful for the opportunity. I don't take this for granted. Back to you, B.A.
Staying humble. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. since we have this break, here are the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. In third, the Knicks.
And whenever you turn the ball over against them, they pushed it right back at you. Last year, they were just merciless at exploiting teams whenever they made mistakes against them.
Knicks leading by 3. Towns outside. Let's go with a 3. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
And they're winning and playing with great confidence, but they need to be more efficient with those three-pointers.
Harris against Hart. Here's Cunningham. Cunningham showing the D, no mercy.
And the defense was all over him, but Cunningham shows some toughness inside.
Inside. Anunoby can't get it to go.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
Well, this is the story of the night for that defense. They have not been able to contain Cunningham.
Bridges passes to Brunson. Good D by Harris. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Trailing by 2. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. Robinson, he's checked in for New York. New York has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Bridges outside. Hart passes to Bridges. Outside Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The rebound by Detroit. Cunningham's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Pass to Brunson. Jacks up a 3, and Brunson won't miss many of those.
And a bit of a struggle for him so far in the quarter. Just 1 for 5 from the field.
Cunningham drives in. Count it. Cunningham's got 9 points now in the quarter.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. New York leading by 3. Bridges outside. Outside Hart. New York working the ball around now. Here's Brunson. It's deflected.
Great recognition from Stewart. I like seeing him use his length and size to make an impact on defense.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 17. Back to Thompson. Pass to Herder. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice timing on the tip in.
Brunson against Cunningham. Here's Harris, and he converts the layup. Harris has got 6.
Well, plays like that take real poise. Harris didn't let the physical defense get the better of him inside.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Now here's Bridges. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. It's hard on the wing. Pounded by Harris. Brunson against Cunningham. Hart from long range. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
And it's Cunningham missing. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. To the paint. Pass to Bridges. Now Robinson. Stewart defends. Now here's Brunson. There's the 3. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Stewart. Harris on the wing. And the bucket is good. Harris has gotten 4 this quarter.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. New York out in front, up 3. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Karl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Karl.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the 3rd quarter.
Good to be with you for halftime. Let's check in on the NBA action coming up later tonight. Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Oh, why are you asking? I'm a little tired, but, you know, I'm a busy man, Ernie. You know, I got a lot going on, but I'm here. Like, what's going on? I'm ready. What are we doing here?
We're on now, but don't worry about it. You can sleep behind the desk. Nobody will even notice you're gone. Hey, get him a pillow.
Come on, fellas. We got a job to do. Take it a little seriously, would you?
Bring me a pillow, too.
And, fellas, bringing it back to our main matchup here. Through the first half, Karl-Anthony Towns has been getting it done.
You look at his work on the glass. It's really about the attitude, guys. You have to want those boards. This guy's been eating. That's right. Hey, Kenny, can you pass me the salt? Chomp, chomp.
I get it. Chomp, chomp. Yeah, so much rebounding. It's about desire, Shaq. But it also is pretty good that you can still chomp, chomp, and have a good position in there.
Great to hear from you two champions.
Ooh.
Oh, you guys are just mad that I didn't bring you any. Ernie, can you pass me the soda? Thank you.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the 3rd period.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game. He has been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
New York leading by 3. They've got Karl-Anthony Towns. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at point guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now here's Cunningham. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, there you see Cunningham's willingness to take contact to battle for his shot inside.
Detroit shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Well, Cade Cunningham is a terrific all-around player. His scoring, passing, and rebounding are a huge lift for this team.
Both free throws good from Cunningham. Here's Brunson. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Good D by Cunningham. The Pistons trailing. Herter finds Cunningham. Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. Oh my! Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Well, it's his heart and leadership that set Cunningham apart. He's never given you less than 100%, and he's always playing to win.
That one drops. He ties it up. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. And he nails the 3rd. And so it's New York with it. Outside Anunoby. Cunningham against Brunson. Pass to Bridges. Anunoby, a screen on Herter. Clock at 6. Bridges passes to Brunson. Launches it from deep. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Back to Towns. Brunson up top. He's watched by Cunningham. Second shot opportunity. And the jumper is good. Brunson's got 16 points.
The lefty getting it to go. Jalen Brunson once again.
Pass to Stewart. Here's Cunningham. 3-pointer. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And here's Bridges. Herter defending. Towns down low. Working on Thompson. Hart from long range. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Now it's a 3-point New York lead.
And great vision there to punish the double team. That was well executed.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 22. Nice touch by Cunningham inside.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And a moment to check out the 2K leaderboard. Here were the best rebounders last season. Second, Karl-Anthony Towns.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
The Knicks with the lead. Bridges outside. Outside Hart. High post Towns. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Isaiah Stewart.
Well, when you're a scorer like Towns, you're going to have defenders all over you. That's why you have to make your trips to the line count.
And that one falls for Towns.
The #1 pick in the 2015 NBA draft. Towns continues to prove why he's a top big man in this league.
And so Towns nails them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
It's Herder on the wing. And here's Thompson for 3. That one no good.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Towns. He shoots it. Anunoby can't get it to go. Pistons trail by 3. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
It's Herder on the wing. To the inside. Goes up from the block. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Remarkable balance by the veteran Harris, showing he's able to take contact while shooting.
Well, Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done.
The free throw drops for Harris.
Pretty easy to be the teammate of Tobias Harris. You can count on double digits from him most nights, and he doesn't need a ton of the ball to get there.
Towns. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Bridges against Herder. For 3, here's Harris.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, BA. The Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Back to you.
Tons of spacing. Allie, thanks for the report.
And you can't let Harris get this close to the basket. When you do, this is what happens.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
The Pistons have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Cunningham finds Thompson. And here's Harris outside. Another miss by Harris. New York has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Towns outside. Takes a 3. Kept alive. Up and in on the layup. Anunoby's got his first basket of the night.
Anunoby's nose for the offensive board gives him that edge. I mean, he wants that extra bucket.
The Knicks have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Brunson passes to Towns. Bridges outside. Towns a screen on Herder. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Harris on the wing. To the middle. Here's Stewart. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Stewart's got 6.
What I love about Stewart, he never backs down. Plays the game with passion that's rarely seen.
Here's Towns. Shots blocked. And they get it back. Hart passes to Towns. Shot clock at 3. Back to Hart. Fires the 3. The Knicks rebound. The shot by Towns. No good.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Here's Brunson following the score by Detroit. The 3 ball drops in the 3. Brunson's got 19 points.
He's taking what he can get here as a 3 in each half.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. It's a 1-point game. And it's Brunson with the rebound. New York has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Bridges. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Jenkins is checked in for Cunningham. Pistons trail by 3. Pass to Harris. Soft touch off the glass. Harris has got 9 points now in the second half.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Now here's Bridges. New York working the ball around now. Anunoby for 3. And the Knicks another 3.
And that is the shot they want Anunoby to take, and he excels in the catch and shoot.
Harris passes to Herter. Pass to Stewart. Thompson outside. For 3, here's Harris. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns is...
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Bridges outside. Now Brunson beyond the arc. And it's Harris with the rebound.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Fires the 3. Again, Harris missing. New York leading by 4. Bridges outside. Towns a screen on Herter. Here's Bridges. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 7 rebounds in the game. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Jenkins. Good D by Brunson. And the Knicks shooting 40% so far in this one. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
An aggressive pump fake move by Brunson, pulling the defender in close.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Knicks.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip. and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
Also, lots of hustle on the offensive end, following shots and creating tons of second chance opportunities.
So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Robinson, he's checked in for Karl-Anthony Towns. Dottier comes in for Hart. Shamet, he's checked in for Anunoby. And Clarkson subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Detroit also making some changes. Holland, he's checked in for Stewart. Green comes in for Thompson. And it's Robinson in for Herter. Here's Jenkins. No points yet. Right side, Robinson. That shot, no good. And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Knicks leading by 5. Driving to the basket. Holland with a rebound. Holland's got 4 rebounds now. 1:57 left in the third quarter. Harris's shot is good.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Now here's Clarkson. Here's Shamet. Buries it from 3. Shamet's got 10 points in the game.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Alvarado outside. Pass to Diawara. Back to Alvarado. Clarkson outside. Back to Alvarado. Three-pointer. The shot that time not on target. Pistons trail by 6. Here's Jenkins. That falls. Nice setup by Harris.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Shamet passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Harris. Robinson with the block.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Robinson, a screen on Green. Back to Robinson. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3 ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Now Harris. Here's Jenkins. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one, and not so fast.
The previous play is under review.
Sure, they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay system is available, so you've got to utilize it.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Knicks. They lead by 8. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Pistons. Holland out there with Paul Reed. Then there's Cade Cunningham. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Jenkins in at the 1. Here's Jenkins. Back to Robinson. 5 to shoot. He drops it from range.
And look, this is a shot you can't give to Robinson because he loves shaking free from the corner.
Pass to Towns. The teardrop. And the layup is up and in. And the Knicks lead by 7.
So graceful with the teardrop.
Cunningham against Clarkson. Inside. Here's Jenkins. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got rebound number 15 here tonight.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
Clarkson against Cunningham. Now here's Clarkson. Not a lot of room. And rejected. And he gets that one. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Cunningham looking it over. Over Clarkson. Clarkson grabs a miss. Knicks leading by 9. Alvarado outside. Towns outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Alvarado outside. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Holland. Cunningham with the ball. Left block shot on the way. And the layup is good off the glass. Cunningham's got 9 points now in the second half.
Big night for Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade can take over again.
Towns passes to Alvarado. It's Shamet on the wing. Robinson defending. Shamet no good. Pistons trail by 7. Pass to Reed. Detroit moving the ball around. There's Cunningham with a 3. Connects from downtown. Cunningham's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, a shooter like Cunningham has no reason to hesitate. He can just take the shot.
Here's Shamet. Robinson defending. The 3. And Reed pulls it down. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Cunningham outside. Over Clarkson. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Well, that's where Cunningham does his best work. From the free throw line down.
Pass to Shamet. On the wing, Clarkson. Here's the 3. And stolen by Cunningham. And the Pistons pushing it up now. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And some changes here for New York. Anunoby, he's checked in for Robinson. Mikal Bridges comes in for Shamet. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Alvarado. Detroit also making some changes. Stewart, he's checked in for Reed. Tobias Harris comes in for Holland. And it's Thompson in for Jenkins. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
Allie, thank you. No good on the second free throw.
He just couldn't get it done at the line, which puts their defense under a lot of pressure.
Clarkson outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Brunson. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
Stewart, a screen on Brunson. Cunningham passes to Stewart. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Credit the hard work coming back. They're doing their best to steal this game.
Yeah, look, they've shown great resolve to work their way back into this one, but they're not done yet. They're going to have to grind it out.
Now here's Brunson. And Cunningham pulls it down. And here's Detroit. A big stretch here going. 10-2. To take the lead. Pass to Stewart. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Well, this is where Stewart should look to score. He can be very effective down low.
Coming down the stretch. It's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Now here's Cunningham. Man, is Cunningham talented.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Anunoby. Towns, left side. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Isaiah Stewart.
Well, that's one way to try to slow Cat down inside.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
Well, when your big can contribute from the line like Towns, you gotta like your chances.
Josh Hart's checked in for New York. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Herter's checked in for Robinson. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
He really wanted to capture the lead there, but on the bright side, at least the game is tied.
Harris against Anunoby. Back to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Bridges with it. Now Herter defending. Towns on a screen. Outside Brunson. Check out Brunson going to work inside.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
Brunson against Cunningham. Out to Harris. And the 3 off target.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Pass to Brunson. To the left side wing. Here's Towns. Cat doing what he does.
Well, Towns is sort of a rhythm scorer. He's been in a groove tonight, and his team recognizes that. They keep calling his number.
Here's Cunningham. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now that's 35 points for Cade Cunningham.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from him.
And it's Cunningham missing. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Leading by 5. Here's Brunson. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Knicks pull it in. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Brunson. Towns down low. Stewart defends. Stewart with the rebound. Pistons trail by 5. Here's Cunningham. Harris left side. Herter outside. Oh, the long ball, no good. Now Hart deflects the pass. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Stewart fires. Hart with a rebound. New York leading by 5. Now Bridges. Towns up top. Double team on Towns. Bridges! No good from 3. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Cunningham! Oh, he missed the jumper.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Brunson. Yes! Using that window.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
Here's Cunningham. Oh, no good. And here's New York now. They're on a 12-4 run. Now Brunson. Brunson is doubled. Outside Anunoby. Now Towns. 11 feet out. Stewart with the rebound.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now. Well, you need a big basket? Find Tobias Harris. He's been here before.
Brunson is doubled. Here's Towns from deep. And now they decide to foul intentionally. There's the double with Herter. Now Brunson, 6 to shoot. Money from 3.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Detroit calls timeout. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
It's gonna be tough. They've got to get a quick hoop and then immediately foul.
Here's Herter. And we've got 28 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Brunson with it. Now Herter defending. Hart fires! Oh, off target from downtown.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
So New York wins it. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce, who is now with our player of the game.
All right, I'm with Karl-Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
We played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Karl-Anthony Towns.